Hello, welcome to the stream. We've already got a game in progress. As you can see, we're feeling the energy today. Outro twice back to back. I got round 1 NRG. Yesterday it was infinite energy. Today again. But this time I got the second round mimic. Every 5 R, N, or G's, we one trigger, we get 1 more energy. This is not a zombie. There we go. Sorry, every time we get the N, the R, and G, we get 2 of them, 2 energies. So this R, we improved the multipliers, which is the only way we're getting any points. Every italic one increases the multiplier total here. This one, we get more of these, and then we get an extra trigger for it, so it does 3 each time. So to get 5, effectively it's 2.5. Get 1 energy back. We need 2.5 triggers of R, and this trigger gives me 3 triggers. So for every one of these, we can play it again. We get to keep it forever. Every time we play it, we get 3, which is 6. Do the maths. We get 6 triggers, and we only need 5 to get a new total. So every 2 words we play this, we get 2 energy back, and we get a little bit extra. Means this can go forever. We just need to, you know, keep an N around or the R. We got one of these. If we get too many R's, we can just burn them off with an or we can use the wild cards. There's going to be lots of this. Just slowly making little 3-letter words here. The underscores are pretty good too. They boost up the multiplier by like 1.5 each. If you don't like the look of it, you just get rid of the F. You get a J or a Q, you can just tidy it away. Do some rent. We'll get ourselves up to 10 million soon. Is this too loud? No, we don't want a Q. Delete the Q. All the while, the energy's going up. On average, every time we can throw a quick RAR in here. Anytime we're not using the R or the N, we are missing out a little bit. See, the energy's gone down here again. Make a roar out of it. As long as we keep the highest one here, good. That's you could almost do nerve, but probably just rev away right here. It's a slow, steady, like a straight line progression here. We're not going exponential. I don't have any. I got a random to give us 2 more, but I thought, what if we get another energy? That one day that will happen. Then every 5 hours we'd get 3 energy back, and then it would be even more rampant. But we got this, which is no good because we're not getting rerolls, so we'd have to reroll to get our multiplier to go up. But yesterday I had infinite rerolls. I had something else which has given me so many rerolls. I had like a 250 or something. So if that 250 would have translated to this, I could have had like 500 multiplier being added every time before we even get to any of this. Anyway, give him a little boost. What is this? Do another R. Right, let's do some nail. If you want to make a 9-letter word, you can as well. If you end in a bold, it would triple the energy as well as anything else you pick up. Look, for N, R, and G, we're going to be at 70, 80. The only thing is, when you want to end the game, you have to use up all the energy. So, if we wanted to hit breaks right now, we'd be well past 10. We'd probably get to 15 million. Even at the bare minimum of just using up all this energy we got going on here. We could do a little sneaky nut. You don't really have to think about the worst here. It's just the happy endorphin noises. This time we'll do a rail. Any R words? Next is good. No. We'll do Rex instead. We do run. The energy. Can we get triple digits on energy? I don't think I ever got up there because I knew how hard it would be to run it back down again. But this the most efficient I've had it. I don't need anything else. Just using the R or the N in every word, the energy will just go up for a net gain. Just one. Hey, welcome. Thank you, Avery. That lovely stream streak. Welcome in. I literally just caught the end of your stream as you were raiding out earlier. I had this going on like the background for a couple hours, and we've reached 10 million now. But it's one of those you just can't stop. No. Oh no. How about this New Hampshire? No. You know what? Let's do Ruru. I like the Ruru. I love you, words. I'm sure if I started playing Scrabble now, I'd be pulling out some Wordatro words. Getting some strange looks. Let's get some nay. That is a lovely little bear, by the way, Avery. Oh, you get your post stream the what's not deceleration. You know what I mean. I know what you mean. I'll see you back in a minute. Oh, I'm looking at some of the other ones now as well. The dancings of a roll bear. Oh yes, yes, very inspiring. I'm not sure we'll get to 100 million. We're 10 million right now, but it's just going a slow, regular upward trend. We're not looping up into infinity. Ain. I think 2 Fs for NAF might be okay. I have to circle the very edge. Even starting with the 2 NRGs. Getting to activate full energy infinity. It was still a tricky, because when you get this, you're not getting any multipliers to actually get like 400, 700 points to get through the round when you only got 2 energy. So I had to shuffle, get rerolls, get some words just enough to get through. And even at the end, I had to re-roll down to my final. I had 1 re-roll left after to get the option of picking again, which is what keeps the R here, or the N, or lets me keep continuing to get the energy. Let's put a ref in. We all like refs. But once you get across the into infinity modes, these are like the only bonuses you get. You don't get any more. So I tried for random one. Roulette, I was being greedy maybe. I was hoping to get even more NRG. Or maybe an extra one of these, an extra board. Well, I wonder if Mimic can come up when you roll Russian roulette. And would it then mimic Russian roulette, or would it mimic? We'll have to just try it one day. Nor. No norovirus. Eradicated out. Time for people to get their jabs though. Run? We could do some run. Here we go. 5 million. Start like taking the rock. Go up like 500,000 for like a 3-letter word. Or just run backwards. But it feels different. We're not. Yesterday, we were getting like 3,000 points every time we played a green or a yellow. It would add to the total number of points, and they would accumulate and accumulate. But today we got nothing. Nothing in here is aiding us with bonus multiplier. I mean, I get for base 2 cash machine, but that's nothing. We're like 37 here, so an extra 2 doesn't really do anything. And we don't have any more rounds, so we get no more bonuses from this. All we do is get 1 improved letter. We got a backlog of 138 of those. More underline, more bold, more slanted. So the slanted, the italics, add +3 to the total. And that sticks, which is how we got this so high. But it's like a minnow. We've got infinite time, but only until it resets at midnight. This is me. Welcome, welcome. Another beautiful streak up to 5 now. You're off there leading a trail. Thank you so much. We're very limited with letters because I'm keeping these for emergency. We could use up the exclamation point.
Got it! That's wonderful!
Let's get some fish out here. Thank you as well. The counts. He always loves Wordatro. There's so much for him to count. Look at him. He's a happy little fish. We can reign supreme. No, I don't want to lose the N. We might be a while before we get the N back, but you know what? Let's live dangerously. Live on the edge. So it started me off with the NRG, and then I got Mimic, which copies the last bonus. The second level, I had double NRG. It was incredible. Every time I got 5 triggers combined of N, R, and G, I got 2 energy. 2 words back. And we get the first letter back every time because we managed to get again. So raw is a good one. As long as we have a bold R remaining, we can keep reusing. We can kind of make any. We also. I want to get the energy up to 100 at some point, because that would be a new record. So the deal is, this extra bold triggers the bold an extra time. So every R is 3 triggers, and every 2 of these mean we only need 2.5 to get energy back from it. So we're spending 3. Well, we have 3, and we need to spend 2.5. So it means every time we make a word like this, every 2 words, we get more energy than we started with. We don't even have to play 2 R's. Just a singular one. And this will just keep going up slowly. Any other bonus R's we play only makes it more incredible. But remember, to end the game, we have to get this to 0. We got the end back, but it's not really not a bold end. It's incredible. So, like, we've beaten the game. We got infinite energy. At this point, I just want to say, want to see get to 100 energy, and then we can start winding it down. So what happens if you run out of words you can make down here? Then I can use the wild cards. It doesn't like this anymore. I can just use a wild card and make it like an any Q's, any J's show up, I can just do it again. Exactly. This is my I've carefully constructed the system for routine. First letter comes back to us with the again. It always comes back. So as long as I've got one of these, any letter in the alphabet can be made into a 2-letter word with that as the second letter. So I just play this letter disappears, and this comes back to me. So we could if we start with air, for example, we'll lose this R, but it doesn't matter that much because we've still got another one. But we'll get the A back. So we could like start pumping up the italic increases the multiplier on this square by +3 every time. We just do another air. But for the sake of not making mistakes or getting carried out, look, we've got the Z. We don't have to. We could probably Raz. No, it doesn't like Raz. We got so it's. Here's the thing: when you make the R, it makes a copy of it in your hand. We look at the bag. This is. It doesn't even begin to show you. Normally, this is like how many letters are in the bag. You get the first R that's bold. So every time you do it, it adds 2 points to the total. So imagine the R's that I've done. It's like 48 times. So there's like 48 more bold R's. This is why you're getting lots of N's and R's coming up. Every time we do it, we make more R's. So eventually, the odds will just be nothing but R. But that's okay, as long as you've got a way out. So like, the function is, we've reached infinity. We got the ends back. Throw none out here. The early bit I was just doing off stream casually, just playing through. Wasn't sure I was gonna make it until on the very last round I got the again to give me the the R revival. Yesterday I stopped at 100 million. Okay, you can get to 1 billion. You can get to 2 billion. No, did I make it to 1 billion? I can't even remember now. I think I did make it to 1 billion. Just kept going. But I had lots more multipliers happening to the points and the multis. We could do 9. We could do 9er too. No. Doesn't like 9er. Foxtrot 9er. Tango Golf. Let's just get up to 100. So this is important. NRG, and then getting more bold letters gives me more chance of getting an R. To start with, you need to have one so that you can start copying it. And then this extra bold triggers it one extra time, so it makes it that extra bit effective, such that it becomes like enough to get to infinity. It's like breaking free of the orbit of a planet. You just need enough thrust and angle. Once you're out in space, then you're just floating around You don't need all that power. You just make little fine-tune adjustments. You can get some solar energy to keep you going. We can make a turn. A little bird, little birdie. We could do some rent. It's momentous time, but it's really slow. We're only at 17 million. Imagine I had like 2,000 points being added before we started, and 800 multipliers. To what's going on here? That's if instead of these two, I could have had that going on. And we'd be getting like 7, 8 million every single words, even for like 4 or 5 letters. Meander. I need another E. I mean, we could make a 9-letter word too at any time and get free extra energies that way. We could be a meanderer. Exactly. Your waiver is meandered back. Meanderers, wanderers. It's just for fun, right? We are fun. I'm eschewing all the safety protection. Just to flex that energy. But arm and straight back to us. We don't have an extra thing to get rid of a J. So maybe we get New Jersey. Right? I want to get rid of a J, so Jamon would come back to us. But yeah, Jamon, a little bit of French, no, Spanish, right? Spanish meets. I'm sure it's New Jersey. I don't know what else it's there. It's enormous. Oh, that's not a wild card, though. We could rouse, though. Rousing. Actually, if we get a bold, we could be a mouser with a little get this and try and get a wild card. We got 3 opportunities. Alright, we're back in business. Could be next. Oh, could be nuts. Could be NX. Alright, we're just X. So if we do get to 100 energy, bear in mind it will take 100 more goes to get back to 0 and end the game. So we want to get up there, like just it's like going up Mount Everest. It's like a minute ago it was like going off into space. Well, if you keep that analogy going, it's like we're floating around in space. We can pop to the moon, but we don't want to hang out there all day because it's a hell of a time to get back. Want to be very, very careful with our fuel. Keep the bigger N. But yeah, climb up any mountain. You just get to the summit. Take your Instagram reel. Get your selfie. And then, you know, climb back down again. I wouldn't advise climbing mountains though. Unless you really have to. Unless it's a really quiet mountain. Or if you climb up one side and then just parachute off down the other side, but no one's climbing up, that's okay. Another rock. We could do rerun as well, but we'd lose the N again. It's really nice. All little dings popping off. Let's do rain. Do rain and the eye gets further along. Oh, now I'm saying goodbye to the Envo after I just said. I want to keep the crew safe. This is the crew. 174 stacked up. If we just do nothing else, we'll never run out of greens. But because they came right at the beginning as well, they're synced up. So every time I collect one energy, I collect both of them simultaneously. Welcome in, Nan. You're just in time for NRG. Pop up. Ray. Chris Ria. The game was thrown at me 2 days in a row. Round 1, NRG. I can't say no. Raoul? Raoul is in here. I will happily, man. You've got 2 N's, 3 N's in your name. That's 3/5 of an energy right there. Just get some. Don't make me say it. No. Don't make me say it. I had to say it in the story I read for Sand Experiments, for a horror stream. But reading it as part of a story, it just came out. I was able to say rural. Trying to say it in just normal GeoGuessr terms or something, it's impossible. But as part of a sentence, as part of reading, I found myself saying rural. It made sense. It was a rare treat. Not urban, yeah. The countryside. We did it. We hit 100. We hit our close screenshot. That's it. Now we have 100 turns to get rid of our energy. We can't go for 2 billion. We can't max out the score because we just don't have the curve. We don't have the feedback loop. We should like cement the energy with Okay, we'll rerun. We're getting a bit greedy. Oh, no, no, not too greedy. No, no. We run it back one more time. This is all raw. But there are 2 multipliers coming from this cash machine, which is, as you see, utterly useless because I don't have any re-rolls to make this go up. I could throw away and get this to like 10, but it's 10 when I've got all this going on. This is useless. This one, it gave me a free re-roll. I had 1 spare re-roll left when I got, again, a very last level, the last bonus, which is, again, is necessary to make all of this work smoothly. So it didn't really help. It's kind of 2 duds for me, but that's okay. It didn't turn into unusual letters where you only get 1 of each letter when you draw them. So it could have been worse. It was a bit risky, but we got what we needed. Yes, Smudge has got a little orange thing behind her. Smudge needs a hat. This witch's hat is in a different overlay. Set up. Thank you for the stream streak. It's, look at it, Palmer. Round 1 NRG, round 2 Mimic. Extra bold, more it wasn't as smooth as this. I was still running out of energy to make the scores. The early scores go to like 400, 700. I was struggling to make it because I didn't have any bonus points or multipliers. And I didn't get any in the end. And yeah, I still managed to just get enough to make it through. And so now this R gives me 3 times, and I need 2.5 to get extra energy. So we're beyond efficiency. We don't even need extra R's, N's, or G's. Just the singular R. Is enough for us. So if I take myself away, Smudge has got like a little, this is Smudge looking at a vacuum cleaner. This is Smudge when she was like 3 or 4 months old. A really tiny Smudge looking at a vacuum cleaner. Its vacuum cleaner's off, so it's not making any noise. But it's something to be, something foreboding. Let me, I could make the orange swirl bigger. The orange swirl is pretty glorious by itself. Hey, I can show you if I do this. What's this? Ah! Oh, zombie Umo. No, I can't make it disappear. Go, no. That's the thing about zombies. Once you let them out, can't put them back in again. Okay. There's a big orange spiral. The infinite orange going on behind the smudge. Yeah, I had the zombie emote for a while. They got cycled through, but yeah, that's zombie Umo. Why haven't I been using this? Okay, it was too much fun. This is why it's been hidden away. It's just back in the back. Let's go back in the cage. But no, I'm gonna give Smudge a hat. It must be a hat. No hat. I'm just getting a cauldron hat. Hey, Palmer's got a nice fire streak as well now. Look at this. The first thing to signed by fire. Oh yes. Little much as if I refresh, I think the hat will be there. I may have to go to a BR Max screen and come back. Why isn't it loading in? There we go. This is a hothead. I've been let down. I thought it'd be a witch's hat for sure, but it just shows up on the emotes. I could upload one. Oh, is it like a witch? But it's an animated one. Wait. 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 Give me these layers. This one also has a cauldron. But it's alright, we're done. That's it. We that's it. As much as got a hat. No more questions. Just like she actually does. Like if you had any kind of box or hat that size, she would love it. She'll like crawl under a bit of newspaper and just like scooch under there, waiting for the opportunity to pounce. Especially like this time of year, it's the fireworks time, bonfire night. Even though it's like November the 5th, but it started selling fireworks. And as soon as I start selling them, yeah, I start going bang, bang, bang. It's too much. She's always hated them. I don't blame her. But yeah, it's a tough time of year for Smudge. So I build up like little forts for her, where she can just sit in big boxes and newspaper. I got one of those little space star pan things that will play music as well, so she can like hang out in a rainforest and just chill. We've passed 100. At this point, I should be trying to reduce, but how can I when every single bold letter NRG gives me a net increase? Is Revlon a fact? No, no Revlon. It's just make up words. We love her, yes. Nah. Great Stefan. Question is now, can I finish the game before midnight? Yes. So a casual 25 million. We've achieved everything we want. We've proven ourselves. So someone may have gotten billions today. If everybody started with, I had to re-roll once, I think, to get the opportunity for NRG at the start. But since it's a daily challenge, everyone should have seen an NRG and had the opportunity, the same opportunity as me. So right now we're just gonna run down the clock. We're just gonna. Have I got a? Can I click the keyboard? It takes too long to click the star key. Got to do all that shift and all that nonsense. What I should be doing really is programming my Stream Deck. Why haven't I done that? Program my Stream Deck so I could just do this in one button. Or I could program the Stream Deck to have like Ruru or something. You say, well, what happens when you have nothing but these letters left? How are you going to run out of energy? That's a good question. Yes. At some point, I may have locked myself into an inescapable orbit. As long as we get like a little respite. Absolute. This is why I've kept these two rerolls as an absolute last resort. I am actually in trouble because I've never had beyond energy. Normally I would be at that 80%. I would be getting 4/5. Every time I played one, I would get 4/5 of energy back. So eventually it would come down to 0. Right now, I'm getting like 6/5 of energy. Even if I just do this, I'm getting more energy back than I'm using. I might not be able to end the game. I've flown too close to the sun. We have to, even though we have like 100 hours by now and ends, we have to not get an N, R, or G enough times that we can get to 0. I can only exactly. I'll have 6 opportunities to get rid of them. We might not be able to end the game. This could be it. The odds for any letter we get being an R and N are enormous. We can't even see the R's anymore. I've tipped over. We got to 100. But I've tipped over, and now I'm realizing this is like Matt Damon. I've reached the Matt Damon point where I need rescuing from Earth. I need a rescue mission. No, we are. There is no way unless on a larger average scale. When I use the N, I get other letters that aren't N or R or G back enough. But like I get 5 times not getting the N back, then it will like it will take so long to do it. But it could pull us back under. But every time every single one counts so much. No, come back. No, wait, it's gone. Every screen just went blank. Everything. Okay, all my screens just went complete blank. I think I clicked right on the border between the edge of this monitor and the other monitor. There's like 1 pixel or something, and it clicked like on a 3rd monitor, which isn't even hooked up, and everything else just disappeared. But I thought the game just quit and just crashed. No, I. Oh no. No. It messed me up. I put the wild card in the wrong spot. I was too freaked out. We'll never get a wild card unless we make a 7-letter words. And to make that, we have. I need to get a 7-letter words. We win. We've lost all safeties. And I can't get the ends to work. We're gonna have to use the 5-letter words. Yeah. Oh no, this was supposed to be a chill stream, not a big dramatic nightmare. Okay, we're at mercy. Even being able to make the words, we can't even guarantee we can make the word. I think I'm gonna have to spell Nanani. Just need an I. We could do Aaron. No. The Isle of Arran. Oh, over B. Can we just do... We don't need a B. Who needs a B? Can we... No. We could do... Okay, we're still gonna get points though. Somehow... We've given up all opportunities of making more words though. If we lose all the A's, we need to get to 7. Oh, we get the A back. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can individually use the A. This is all the marbles. All the marbles. We need to hit a wild card. Whoa! We somehow how did we do it? We cleared up the mess a little bit. We got letters on. We only went up to 91. We're back in business. Oh, that was so scary. It's just one little thing goes wrong, when the systems all go. The mild panic sets in. All the systems start failing. And just, we know it. Yeah, you're Matt Damon. I feel. It's still dangerous, but we're in so much of a better position. For now. It's starting to stack again. But they're not all bold. We're 82. We're down below where the danger happened last time. My stomach actually like started getting butterflies. I was feeling it. No. We're gonna, before anything more dangerous and scary happens. If I get the opportunity to try Nanani, I will. If we get an I, it's so close though. It is so close. If your name is a proper noun. This is why when you joined me, I had 2 wildcards. And exclamation mark. And 2 R, because I knew it was risky. I had backups, and then we can do almost. I know. I know. No, don't. What am I doing? Don't. Not tempting fate. We had a second chance. We got a reprieve. Okay, so first day. I think tomorrow. That's Thursday. I'm gonna try the game. What's it called again? The Ubisoft horror game that's on the Game Pass. The psychological horror. I think it's playable in one session. So we're gonna have a nice afternoon tomorrow playing through that game. And you know me. I'll be exploring the game. The game will be like, oh, it's psychological horror. And I'd be like, look at this roof texture. Doesn't that? What's happening to the backgrounds? Is it? Oh, it's because it's always been doing that. I've just always been focused on other things. Because there's no points going on, really. It's all multipliers. This time, I'm going to keep the A. If anything goes wrong, the A is here. I'll live with getting rid of the bet. Yeah. You. We're learning. We'll take the R. We're getting down to 64, into the 60s. The points are really slowing down. We might only get like 30 million. Do I take two of them at once? It goes up, but we get 2 words to I think there's enough balance. Yes, there are like 100 N's and R's, but there are 26 other letters with like 4 or 5 each of them. And we can we just need to like be above 50%. It's not half of the tile sets. So we got a more than 50% chance of not getting an R, an N, or a G as bowls. Did they know what they're letting themselves in for? Introducing this game to me. I do like this more than Wordatro itself. No, that's all the goodness of Wordatro. But this has its own little twist to it. And we do like Avery and Avery's kind of circles. We do like these word games. And even though we're not really playing a word game right now, we're literally like playing a clicker. Make your numbers go up. I'm confident now. I've turned the corner. I can see the road back to Earth. That little blue dot is starting to get closer. And if someone else has got actual points and got a higher score, that's fine. I don't need to be number 1. We just want to get there. We can't actually make NRG as a word, sadly. But Start making way for a few more letters. We want to keep A. Use that A. There's no... Maybe they should ask for an update where you can just forfeit your remaining energy. No, what am I doing? Stay focused. But who would need that? Only people going to extreme measures. When you get gifted for NRG at the end of round 1, it's like, oh no, not again. But you know, it's a gift horse, and you can't look it in the mouth. They know. It's an opportunity to set new records. With the hand of 48s. 47. 46. Let's count together. 45. Trying to dip into the ends. Just a singular end though. 44. 43. 42. 41. 40. Only 40 to go. Oh, we're getting so many vowels. We're getting punched. We've hit a rich vein. A rich vein of vowels. If we ever get stuck, we've got the Palmer method. I've got that down to a T now, Palmer. I'm not scared. The glitchy letters. 36. 37. Uh-oh. We did the individual ones, but it triggers both of them at once because they're paired up. They're in perfect sync with each other. 36 again. I want to say this is a Lu, L-U. Now a La. This one's pumping up. It's pumping up. No, that was not, but we got to keep it A. $31. Look at this. Just 30. We've hit 30 million. We've got 30 energy. Down. Got another U. I should turn off raids really because we're not really doing a thing. We're just keeping it chill. Always energetic music. Might have to use R's. And I'm using points. Max points. We can... How what? I mean... Is that a B? That's gotta be a B. Oh, it can't be a G. We got... We've got R's and N's back. But we didn't go above 30. Only 2 N's. We can do 3 R's though. You can feel it. The gravitational pull of the Earth is starting to just pick up a little bit. The little compass is starting to spin a little bit. This twitch. Knows we're coming home. 24. Parsecs. I don't know what the unit is. 24,000 miles away. Oh. I mean, as we get closer, the temptation to make a 9-letter word full of bold letters might get too much. I've got to hold firm. It's like the sirens falling out. I'm strapping myself to the mast, but still, there'll be some word which comes up, just like it can just make a 9-letter word. A nunnery. Oh, not a nunnery. No E's. Don't give me E's. Honorary. An honorary. I think we were in some slight danger. But in the grand terms of the scale of space that we're dealing with, we were still within the limitations. The rescue mission was achievable, but we did get pretty Matt Damon. That's almost down to single digits. Almost there. We're up to 35 million. Right. That was the time though. We're at the absolute mercy of what came out. Down to 8. Down to 7. This 9-letter word starting to approach. I could just throw in 3 R's and just... We're getting letters. We're getting some more vowels again. And 4. We got the E. The A's waiting. No.
Mouso2 raid,
sorry,
Mouso2 raid. This is a mouse with beer raid.
Night
Sadly, we can't bring Mouso2 beer. Mouse doesn't
Thank
like
you.
it much. But we'll bring
Thank you
some
so much,
Mouso2 tea and love
I just-
Mouso2 heart Mouso2 raid, Mouso2 raid.
I know, I'm sorry, Mouse. Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raids.
Thank you for the stay.
I literally just switched the raids off. But look at this.
Play. Don't belong far away.
Sorry, we need to.
5K is inside.
We need to replay this. It was too
and
glorious.
listen to the streamer of the night.
It's I love this one too much to let it be played over with my sounds.
Mouso2 raid, Mouso2 raid. This is a mouse with beer raid.
Nighttime
Sadly, we can't bring Mouso2 beer. Mouse doesn't like it much. But we'll bring some Mouso2 tea and love Mouso2 heart Mouso2 raid, Mouso2 raid.
Subbed now. His congratulations. Thank you for the stay as we all together play. Don't plonk far away, the 5K is inside. And listen to the streamer of the night.
It's very on note with the Halloween as well. Thank you so much, Mouse. Here's a great song as well. You reach us right at the precipice, the pinnacle of the Wordatro. We got up to infinite energy. We got to 100, but we tried to bring it down again. Welcome, thank you for the rain. Tell me what you played and how you got on. Or were you doing some songs, creating art, or something else? Now, please enjoy your time here, but it's cool if you need to do a raid and run. Everyone who's come along, I hope you like. Yes, this song. I appreciate you so much, Mouse. Now, it's time to go. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Back to the stream. But you know. Yeah, if you've not been on the journey, I almost got lost. If you get infinite energy, you've played enough games, Mouse, as well, to know that it can be a bit janky. If you start playing, if you play it normally, the bugs can arise. And Meow Tomcats, welcome in as well. So this is my own fault. It's my own fault, really. I flew too close to the sun and found like I had no backup plan. You can't actually end the game and have your score get submitted unless you run out of energy. And if you can't make a word, you can't play a word, you can't use up energy. And if you have... So every time I play an N, a bold N, it gives me 3 triggers towards the 5, which gives me an extra energy. But I have 2 of them, because the second one I got was a mimic. So it copied the first one. So every time I get 5 of these, I get 2 energy back. So that means every 2.5 triggers, effectively, I get 1 energy. And this gives me 3. So every time I play a bold N, or R, or G, I get more energy back than I use. So this is why to get rid of energy, I've got to play other letters that aren't these. But this keeps filling up. So I've got to use the star to get rid of them. But they give me more energy back. So right now, we're living on the edge. Using for ones that won't give us more energy to get us down to 0. And every time we get a new letter back, we hope it's not one of these, so that we can get to 0. You get infinite energy. Basically, we went all the way up to 100 just to get to 100 because we're down to the final. If we can get a letter back that isn't an R, N, or G, then we're good. We got it. You're not going to get the commitments, Palmer. You have to keep doing the scholars research. This is the end of the game. And these are all the words. Number 1. Because who else would spend 3 or 4 hours? Yesterday we were also number 1 with a billion. But I was went a different way. The points were a lot more easy to come by last time. We are truly the Wordatro masters. This is the MVPs. We can go all the way to 2 billion anytime we like. Here's the come down. That's where it got tricky, and then we got back on track. E A he I E O E O U E A E N A O A E A E O O A A E P A E N N E O R E U A A O E A E A R R N E A O W E A E G A E I O E A Y E A A O U A E E A O N E A. Did I spelled Nanani almost. What a finish that would have been. I did a Ruru. Yeah, Palmer, you spotted the Ruru. A little Easter egg in there. Fallout 3. It is Fallout, right? Yeah, Tonka. I did wonderfully. I didn't finish it again, but I played it so much. Like with all the DLC, my Wasteland character like became so much of a. That was Meow Tonka. That was my first, first person RPG kind of thing. When playing it, I realized I really like RPGs, and I had played RPGs, but I just not played them for like a decade, and I didn't realize. And then Fallout 3 kind of turned every other first-person game into an RPG, didn't it? Meow. After that, every game started giving you things and perks. Like Call of Duty, you'd start getting perks in that and leveling up. Everything became like, oh yeah, we should be doing that. Because Fallout 3 showed them how great it was. I started a new playthrough recently. Oh yeah, the game. I mean, the TV series is coming back, isn't it? Yeah. They're heading to like New Vegas for the new series. Okay. Maybe slight overkill. No one got 1,000,000. But, I could have just quit at 1,000,000. Would have been fine. But you never know. With the glory, though. Yeah, I really when I was playing it in the Tomcat, I got into the undergrounds, into the sewers, or like the underground railway system. I got in there, and for like a month of actual real life time, a month, not in game time. For like a month, I didn't come up for air. I went down every single tunnel, every network of the undergrounds, just exploring. I went like full lights out in the cave hermit mode. I loved it so much. I was exploring around, but you had to like check every tunnel, right? You had to. I didn't realize how big the network was, but when I finally came up out of the air, it was like I'd come out of a bunker again. Just out into the bright light of a wasteland. And when I came out, there were like troopers waiting for me. They'd been waiting to ambush me for like 2 weeks. As soon as I came up out of the steps. It was Gary, but he could have been. I think the first early on, I love to like go in a different direction. If you step out of a bunker and there's a town right there in front of you, I'm gonna like turn left.
That's right.
Welcome, Arco. Welcome to the #1 Wordatro player by some margin. We got up to 100 energy today.
That's right.
Ah, that's right. I found some sexy sleepwear, which added 15 to speech. Like on my first like day or something outside in the world of Fallout, and with that sexy sleepwear, my speech was so good. I'd be persuading people. I'd be getting lots of deals. It was awesome. And her feet. That's right. Look at Smudge's hat, Arco, at the behest of chat.
That's right.
Smudge has been gifted a true rightful hat. The only problem is, how do I take it away from her? I've had Wordatro on the brain today. Did it. We did it with Wordatro. It's all completed. What haven't we done? Oh yeah, we haven't done the rattle with help from you. Unless you've already played it with Avery. We're gonna try to rattle. Murder. Mystery. Mystery of a rattle. Look, she's catching a bats. Oh, she would love to catch a bat. Like a mouse, but it flies. Like murder auditions. Murder. Spawn, no, not Galicia. No, I come back. This is my first time at a rattle in a month. And it's throwing Spanish geographical at me. Change one letter in murder to find something found in many a trunk. Murder. A crow. Add an R to crow to get a Spanish geographical term. Crow. Change the first letter crow. No. Video game that sound like a crow. 3 crows. Crow. Crow. Find the field. Oh, that's a scare. Change one letter in scare to find money in a trunk. A spare. They're talking about tires. They're not suitcases. Add an R to spare. Sparer? It's a seminal video game. It sounds like spare. No, we're not appending letters. A mystery? Oh yeah, freeze. This is not a zodiac sign. We're changing first letter to get a vote. This is Libra. This is Libra. This is some other. No, we got to add an R. Oh, we can anagram it. So maybe this is the Spanish one. It's oh, come on. What? Spanish geographical term. Arepas. Oh, I'm sorry. You're still looking at smudge. I've been doing great though. There's a Spanish term, Spanish geographical term with maybe. It's the only word left we have to add a letter to, so it's got to be something. Spanish geographical term. Opa. Arpas. This is just an obvious, or is it something very particular? It's any 6-letter Spanish word I would take right now. The clue has to be this one. Or it could be this one, I guess. It could be this from 5 to 6. Free spares. Is that is that a bowling thing? I don't know what the bowling term is. A free spares in a row. No, it's not. A strike is like a. Oh, which one is better? Oh, wrong clue, but it's bowling. 3 strikes and you're out. And out is of auditions. And 3 letters. Out, no. Adding 3 letters is this one. So it's just, this is Myst video game, seminal video game. This is this is a one-time soft drink. Myst, Sierra. Oh, that's a wind, the Spanish wind. So we take the R out and we get Aries. And we get Mary's. What do we get? Try out. Out try. Tries out. Oh. It was before, yeah. It's I haven't played this in a month. It's still a good game, but some of the clues I got fed up with. But I think it seems to be a bit different now. Right, it's time to depart. We'll go for a quick wander. You know what? Let's raid this upcoming bit of software. I think we can go and raid Adobe. Let's go. As long as they let me. Let's try it out. World #1 in Wordatro, back to back. The master. Let's go raid Adobe. Say hello. They got a special presenters, CA in LA, teaching you all the cool tricks in Premiere. And we'll be doing a whole series. Lots of things. But today is focused on Premiere. All the things you can do in edits. Let's go. Thank you everybody for joining me in this crazy Wordatro journey again. Tomorrow I'm not getting NRG the first round. It won't happen 3 days in a row. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try and do the horror, psychological horror game that's on Ubisoft on Game Pass. So we do that tomorrow afternoon. Tonight, we're gonna raid Adobe. It's gonna be good, Tomcat. Join me in the psychological horror.